Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about Nio. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. Today we're going to be doing a video about Nio. Some massive stock news for Nio has actually just kind of surfaced a little bit, seeing if the stock is worth a buy at $30.71, and my overall price prediction for Nio over the next year. I just want everybody to know everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion and for educational purposes only. So that being said, let's get started with the video. So Nio kind of slowly making its way back up over the last week, up about 3.99%. But over the last month, it did take a dive down about 24.02%. Looking at the 3-month chart, down 15%. And at the 1-year chart, down 35%. Obviously, wasn't that good of a year for Nio. You know, we definitely had a lot of external factors affecting Nio's growth and expansion. We have a chip shortage and COVID kind of running around as well. And a lot of just US-China tensions that kind of, made the stock price kind of just go down a little bit. But nonetheless, I still think that Nio is a very good buy at $30.69. I do expect the company to at least double by the end of 2022, and I could actually see Nio hitting $100. That's obviously just my personal opinion. But let's kind of dive in and see what's kind of been going on with Nio. So just recently we did have Nio Day. They revealed a new sedan, all these AR glasses that basically you can see the dashboard through the glasses. It's pretty high stuff. And then they also did unveil that they're also expanding to Germany and 3 other European countries. So Nio is making the right moves to continue to expanding. It's still selling cars. I know it's tough, and I know 2021 that a lot of people had their expectations set high for Nio. The reason why I feel like the stock price did fall, like I said, just a lot of external factors. Expectations were set high, but there were just those external factors all alone didn't allow Nio to sell the cars that they needed to sell to be able to continue to grow and stuff like that. I think a lot of people definitely did have higher expectations of Nio, how many cars they were going to be selling, but I wouldn't count it out. And like I said, there was 2 analysts who did come out and say, they reiterated that, they're holding their stance on Nio. One of them has a $66 price rating and another one has an $87 price target over the next 12 months. I'm kind of in the same boat. I could definitely see Nio hitting at least double its stock price right now. I think Nio right now is severely undervalued for what the company's actually doing, for how fast they're expanding, how fast EV is expanding as well. I don't think that Nio stock is worth $30. I think this stock should at least be in the 50s. Now, I know a lot of people argue that, okay, but Nio isn't profitable yet. They haven't even seen a cent of profit. How could you justify a higher stock price? I can understand that, but Nio is getting closer and closer to profitability, and we can also see that Nio is doing everything in its power to continue its cycle of growth. So, like I said, on top of that, unveiled on Nio Day, they're now expanding to 3 other European countries. Now having a sedan, the ET5, that can compete with Tesla Model S are 2 big factors. But there's also some other interesting news that came out. Nio just obtained a UN cybersecurity certification, and that's obviously huge. It's integral for its global expansion, and it's one of the only companies that actually has this certification. That's absolutely huge for Nio to be able to obtain that. It shows that Nio is looking at the bigger picture. It shows that Nio is doing its best to expand as fast as possible. Obtaining the certification is definitely going to help Nio's global expansion over the next year, over the next 2 years as well. Like I said, at the Nio Day, even the CEO said, that's planning to bring its products and complete service to Germany, the Netherlands, Sweden, and Denmark by 2022. That's just absolutely huge. And it goes to show that, like I said, Nio, despite the challenges it's facing, it's not stopping. It's still continuing to grow. It's still putting its best foot forward to continue its escalation of growth, to continue being the top EV company that it wants to be. Nothing is getting in Nio's way. And I think that's super, super important. And it's super important for the company as well. And I know a lot of people, they're not really too, fond of Nio right now just because, like I said, the stock price, looking at the 1-year chart, down 35%. Like I said, it's just a lot of external factors that are affecting the stock price of Nio. I don't think that this actually does reflect the stock price of Nio. I think Nio stock should be a little bit higher. But another interesting thing that came out is Nio is actually close to striking a deal with the Warren Buffett-backed BYD for a mass market brand EV, which I believe that means that they're going to be co-producing an EV vehicle together. Guys, that's absolutely huge. Nio partnering with a company that's backed by Warren Buffett alone, that's just absolutely insane. Seeing Nio making all these moves, guys, there's no reason why people should not be picking up Nio stock at $30.66. I think the company has so much more room for growth. I think 2022 is going to be a very good year for Nio. Now that their overall targets have been adjusted to accommodate kind of the pandemic, the chip shortage and stuff like that, you know, like I said, a lot of external factors did affect Nio in the year of 2021. There was not really much we could do on that forefront, but I don't think that Nio sitting at $30.67 does really reflect what Nio is actually doing as an overall company. Like I said, right now is the perfect time to buy Nio stock at $30.68. I honestly do think 2022, we are going to see Nio start trading back up into the $60 and $70 range without a doubt. All the moves that they're making, you know, they plan on, you know, starting the selling of the ET7 sedan, I believe, in March of 2022, and the ET5 sedan in September of 2022, along with expanding to those 3 other countries by 2022 or in 2022 as well. It just goes to show that Nio is on the right trajectory of path. Like I said, you know, everything I do say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my opinion. But honestly, I think people are underlooking Nio. There's a lot of people right now who, you know, think that Nio is going to $20, going to $15 or whatever the case. But for me, when I look at the stock, I just see that Nio is completely undervalued for what the company actually has to offer in itself. It's still selling cars. It's still growing. It's still expanding. Nio's doing everything that it needs to do to be able to continue to grow. Now, like I said, you know, one last topic I really want to touch on, guys, is with EV companies, like I said, they are high risk. I just want everybody to know that. But with Nio, it's going to be a longer term hold. We are going to see Nio start doing better in 2022 and 2023. Now is the perfect time to buy Nio stock at $30.68 when it is cheap. Don't buy on the run up when Nio is $60, $70, $80. If you guys are bullish about the company, you've done your research, and you truly believe that the company is going to do very, very well, now is the perfect time, because a lot of high growth stocks have taken a pretty big retraction over the last couple of months. This is the perfect dip buying opportunity for people who have been eyeing these stocks for a long time and didn't find the price reasonable at the time. But a lot of these prices are so reasonable, and I do think that they do offer a lot of longer term growth. But with that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. You guys let me know down in the comments below, guys, what you think of Nio. Do you guys think that Nio is a good buy at $30.67? If you guys own Nio stock, how many shares do you guys own, and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.